What was your first business? Like, when did you first step out into the world where you had to figure it out and bring funds in and get people enrolled?
For like, if I have to say, Raising Great Men was really the first, and I made so many mistakes with that, and thankfully I did, right? Because
yes. Oh yeah.
I learned from them, and they helped me to really think about things differently, especially now with Essteem. But
Right.
Raising Great Men was it.
Well, tell me some about some of the mistakes, because look, founders, you are so not alone. All right. I mean, Marie and I could probably go down a whole list, but go ahead, Marie.
If you build it, they will come. No. You know, I thought, oh, this is great. I'm going to build this. There's nothing out there where there's a mom of boys who's really taking this initiative. I'm going to take the world by storm, and I'm going to do, you know, I want to really help. And honestly, it took work. It took work. It took a lot of criticism. It took self-reflection, all of that. Some of the other mistakes were thinking I really had to know everything and be everything for everyone. You don't. You know, it's best to either work with someone, hire someone who can do it better, and don't worry about it. I really thought, well, I have to learn this, and I have to know how to be a great social media person. I have to learn how to be a great content creator. No, I could have built that community in that way. I also was really hard on myself, thinking that if I didn't get like a contract or something, and I wasn't hired as a consultant, that what did I do wrong, instead of looking at it as, why wasn't I a good fit? And maybe this was not the right opportunity for me. So it was a journey, and it was difficult also because I was trying to find myself at the same time, you know.
Yeah.
One of the things I have to say is my husband retired from the military, and after he did 5 deployments. And so every deployment, I found myself thinking, what do I need to do with myself? Like if I'm at a job, I felt unhappy. I felt just like there's got to be more to this. And just really realizing that you don't have to rush into everything. And I did. I rushed into building Raising Great Men. And don't get me wrong, it was a great experience. But looking back, I could have done it differently. And one of the things my older son says to me that stays with me, he says, Mom, you were ahead of your time. You were talking about this before Me Too. And so then it wasn't, you were doing this before people were ready. And that's just what it is. And timing is everything. So I learned that too.
Okay. You guys know what I'm having right now, right? It's a serious moment too. Let me just bring this up. Goosebumps on every level. Okay, we got 4 pieces of incredible advice from you just then, Marie. But that last one, folks, remember, timing is everything for your business. And I'll give you a really great example, Airbnb. There's no way in hell anybody was going to let a stranger into their home, or Uber, let a stranger into their car, or get into a stranger's car if we hadn't had the collapse in 2008, period, end of story. So, and trust me, those companies had, you know, the great idea 4 years before that, but they were not ready. The world was not ready. And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, I could make some money. Yeah, bring it in. I don't care. Stranger, whatever.
Exactly.
Same thing with everything that you've been doing. We've all been doing. So founders, take that in on your own journey, please. And the other wonderful examples, being everything to everyone. And the stories we tell ourselves, oh my gosh, as founders, Marie, you just brought up such great examples. Why can't you figure this out? And in the personal things, instead of saying, let me look at the data and see what the data is saying. Mm-hmm. Because that keeps you as an observer on your business versus what's wrong with me about your business. So I love everything that you just said.